Hello, everyone. It's Nina Lim from Nina Lim Law Firm Consulting. www.everythinglawfirm.com. I help lawyers, sole practitioners, and small law firms go from engaging some leads to at least doubling potential client engagement so you can stop all this burnout and anxiety and finally achieve an optimized, efficient, client-centric, well-oiled practice without doing everything yourselves immediately. Wow. It's really, really valuable for someone to say that the that pain management is immediate. That pain will be removed right away once we assist you. But anyway, today we are going into the 10 no-nos of sole practice and small law firms. I think, you know what? I'm going to do it as the 11 no-nos of sole practice and small law firms. Okay, I was debating whether I do this last one, but I will. And let's go from number 11 up to number 1. And then I want to say that before I begin, this is under the knowledge that you, and I am speaking to you, are a great, you are a good, great lawyer. You are good at what you do. Okay? That's the condition that we're going for. Okay? And no one is questioning that, and that is our main focal point. You being a great lawyer, but you not doing this as a sole practitioner or a managing attorney of a small law firm. First, well, let's start with number 11, as I said. Number 11 was one I was not certain if I was going to add to the list, but I now am certain that it is a big thing because it affects mindset and thereby it affects the whole progress of your practice or your firm. And this word, being so simple, is scarcity. Okay? If you are a sole practitioner or a small law firm managing attorney, or anyone for that matter, you cannot let scarcity rule your world. Okay? Because once you are scarce in your mindset, everything else follows. There is that fear of not being able to make it this month. There's this fear of not being able to get clients. There's this fear of not being able to finish your work. There's this fear. Such a low vibrational thing, okay? Scarcity is not good for anybody. If you, in any way, believe that you still have some scarcity issues, leave them out the door and start fresh because this will totally change your career. It will totally change your firm. It will totally change everything. Okay? And that's just number 11. So, scarcity. Don't be scarce. No, no, no. Okay. Now, 10. Again, is of a mindset. Don't ever question your talent. Don't question your knowledge. I don't mean that you're always right. I mean, don't question your capabilities as a lawyer, okay? Or as a business person having a small law firm. Once you question that, just like scarcity, number 11 and number 10, they go hand in hand. It doesn't work. You do not progress. You do not put out into the world that you are the best and that you have unlimited amounts of knowledge, unlimited amounts of resources. Okay? And if you don't go by your life thinking that way, then you don't. Okay? Then you don't. You won't have it, You won't get it. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I want to be straightforward because this is the only way to go today. Straightforward, okay? There are lawyers there who finish law school and then they think, "Oh gosh, I have so much." Well, I'm like overlapping 11 and 10. I have so much school debt. I'm not going to be able to make it now. And then I finished it and I'm not even the best in my class, etc., etc. Come on, stop. Okay, not going to work. No, no. Once you go into a sole practice or a small law firm or any endeavor for that matter, you got to go running. I have everything. I'm unlimited. I'm the best. I have so much to give. Okay? That's how you go thinking. Then let's go to number 9. Always keep your word. Okay? Again, you're going to think, "Oh my gosh, I thought you're a law firm consultant. What are you talking about? You're all these woo woo." Not woo woo. Because if you know how you do one thing, is how you do everything. Remember, if you do not keep your word to your staff, to your clients, to your family, to your friends, then that's the way you work. And as a person, if I go to your law firm and want to hire somebody who I can rely on, and I feel some of that it doesn't work. For example, I schedule an appointment with you at 10:15 and you don't show up at 10:15. Either you're 5 minutes late, an hour late, or you don't show up, you don't call, no show. Oh my gosh. Do you think that I will continue becoming a client? No. If I were your client and I saw this, I'm going to be like, money back guarantee, please take it back. I'm not dealing with this person, because if you are not showing up for me in the beginning, you're not going to show up for me when I have issues. Okay? So you do one thing once a certain way, and you do it the same way all the time. Okay? How you do one thing is how you do everything. You want to be on time, you want to be great, you want to be awesome, you want to be unlimited, you want to give all of yourself, you want that energy. Okay? And just saying not keeping your word is, oh my gosh, not great at all. Okay? Keep your word, keep your meetings, keep your promises. If you cannot keep your meeting, give ample time for the other person to set back his life. It's not only your life you're dealing with as a lawyer, you're dealing with a lot of other people's lives, okay? So be responsible. If you're responsible for being on time, then it means you are responsible for everything and you do things the right way, okay? You do one thing the right way, you do everything the right way. That's how it is. Now, I see this. This is not a mindset anymore. This is, well, I guess so, but it's really not. Number 8, when you start up as a sole practice or a small law firm, you don't want to do anything else but market, right? So now there's extensive marketing ways. There's other ways to market other than just networking. Now it's not only referral, it's also marketing from outside. Okay, so you hire somebody, for example, to make your website, do the SEO, etc., etc. I'm not that. So, and then you hire them to market. They do your LinkedIn marketing, your Google marketing, your Facebook marketing, whatever marketing it is. And then when nothing happens, you're sitting and you're like panicking. You're not able to do anything else because you keep waiting for your marketing plan to work. Okay? No, no. You don't just sit and keep waiting for your marketing plan to work. That's not the only way. There's always a lot of ways to skin. Never mind. So there's a lot of ways to do things. And if you wait on one thing that isn't working, how sure are you that tomorrow it's going to work if you wait another day more? So I'm not saying to jump, 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 but keep doing your due diligence. Okay? You know this. You're a lawyer. Do your due diligence. Keep at it. Do something else. How about I network, or I ask for a testimonial or a referral or whatnot, or just anything. Do something else. Don't wait for it. And then maybe all of a sudden, when you're not focusing on it, and when you're not waiting for it to be cooked, it's going to be cooked the best way, right? All right. So that's number 8. Number 7, practice that is not client-centric. No, 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 no. Okay? Your practice has to be client-centric, as with anything that you're trying to accomplish in this world, where you are getting paid for your time, for your abilities, or for anything. Well, clients are always number one. Okay? You don't go about and engage a client and you say, oh, you know what, I did whatever I can do for you. He can sit and whatever. No. Having a client-centric practice is very important, because, as I said, if your marketing doesn't work, then how about referrals from current or past clients? Okay? They work. And when you have a client for life, just because you give them the bells and whistles of your practice, you give them everything. It's all client-centric. How you can make them happy, how you have tried your best to make their case, work for them, is really a show of how you are. And thereby, if you do this, then your client will say to the next person he sees that day, oh, I just came from my lawyer, and my lawyer so and so is so awesome. I will refer him to anybody anytime. Okay? As opposed to, I just came from my lawyer who has no time for me. He's apparently so good, but he's so busy, he doesn't even pay attention to me. He just it's like a factory for him, or just being made as, pawns, and, they just want to win. And so they want my case and then they're done with me. I wouldn't refer you to that person, right? You will be referred more if you really pay attention to your client's needs. Now, number 6. No set intake process. Boom. If you have no SOPs or no set intake process, intake really, what is intake? Intake is engagement. What is engagement? Sales. Okay, when I first started assisting law firms, I always said, oh, I want to coach. I want to help them avoid burnout, blah, blah, blah. I don't do sales. I don't do marketing, etc., etc. Wrong. Because when I started assisting high, very, very good lawyers, I see that every single time I am doing that intake process, I'm actually really selling. I'm selling an offer. I'm selling my lawyer. I'm selling, keep selling. Okay? And if I did not have an intake process to follow, I'd be like, and he does this too, and this is what he does too, and he can help you out with this too. No. It has to be a set intake process. Hello, how are you? How can I help you? Blah, 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 blah. Intake, intake, intake. And then before they even get to you as a lawyer, the intake process has already started. And so you are just there to see that it goes through and that everything is fine and that your clients are happy with whatever, they engaged you for. Okay, so there has to be a set intake process. Otherwise, you're just like bam, bam, whatever. You can't do that in any practice. You can't be like bam, bam, whatever. And as long as we're good and we're great and I make you win, you're fine. No, over and over, over and over. Well-oiled machine. Well-oiled machine. Okay. Now, if you have no set intake process and you have no number 5, meaning no staff, not one, then we're wasting our time right now. Wasting our time. Okay? Why? Because you're just what? You're answering your phone. You're selling yourself. You're answering your phone. You're doing legal work. You're doing the paralegal work. You're doing whatever. Okay, but Nina, I don't have enough money. Yeah. Let's go back to number 11. You're being scarce. Stop being scarce, okay? Money begets money. Go hire a staff, okay, to do things for you so that you are freed up, okay? You cannot be doing everything yourself, answering the phones. I think it's ridiculous. You know, you study how many years to become a lawyer. I remember when I was in law school, I remember, and I'm not being, crazy about it, but when they said, well, you got to learn this, and I say, my question is, do I have to do that, or isn't that something that somebody else can do while I do my legal work? Okay, so that's the idea. Somebody else doing whatever processes you have in the background while you do the legal work. Okay, now if you try to do everything, you're not going to sleep anymore. You're not going to have time for your family. You're not going to have time for anything. And that's why you took up law anyway, right? That's why you became a lawyer. That's why you became you started a small law firm. You started your sole practice so that you can be free and be profitable while you're taking time out also to be or do what you love to do, to be with your family. You love to golf, you love to play sports, whatever on the side, then you can still do it. However, if you are doing everything, you have no staff, guess what? You're not going to be doing anything. You will have your weekends fried. You will have it's thank God it's Friday, nothing, because you're trying to do everything yourself. Okay? That's craziness. Don't do it. Now, if you do have a staff, let's talk about number 4. Don't micromanage your staff. Okay? Once you pick and choose a good person for a certain role in your practice or in your small law firm, okay, then you've got to trust that this person will do the right thing, okay? You can't be standing around micromanaging your intake person when she's on the call, because that's exactly what we said on number 5. It's like not having a staff. It's like doing everything yourself. Okay? Why are you doing everything? Why are you listening to her answer your calls if you're not answering the calls? Let it be. You do your work. You do your legal work, and let other people at your office do their jobs. Okay? It's okay to remind before and after, when they're hired. You make sure that they're the right fit. Make sure that they are trained. Make sure that you really have the personality to have this person there. Okay, and then, for example, if it's like an intake person, then you gotta trust. If it's your legal assistant, your executive assistant, you got to trust that they know what they're doing for you. Okay? They're like your alter ego. You do need them, but they're your alter ego without doing the legal work for you. Okay? Now, paralegal, different. Okay? Paralegal does the work, then you got to check. That is your job, to check the paralegal's work. It's not your job to do the paralegal's work. Okay? It's not your job. No. If you're going to get a paralegal or a legal assistant who will be, filling in the blanks, if you have templates, for example, or doing the mailing, or doing something along the lines of filings, etc. Please don't do it. Don't do it yourself. Okay? If you have staff, let them do it. Don't micromanage. However, you can check their work. Check, don't micromanage. Okay. Getting higher and higher. Number 3, avoid burnout. Avoid, totally diss burnout. Okay? Diss it. Don't be burnt out. Please, And this is quite common with the lawyers. Some lawyers, no, common, I said common, so it is common with lawyers who I know. They get burnt out. Again, going back to the same thing. There's no set process. They want to, micromanage their staff, or they don't want a staff. They don't have processes. They don't have SOPs. They get burned out because all they do is think and think and think, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? And then they're not, how they do one thing is how they do everything. Oh, it's like a domino, okay? If one person who takes care of everything doesn't do something right and is burnt out, everybody else is burnt out. Not a good thing, okay? Not a good thing. It's not a great thing. You know it and I know it. There's such a thing as the blackjack method, okay? If you're doing something, learn how to block your time. 45 minutes doing this work for this client, 15 minutes relax, do something else, fidget spinner, do something. I don't know. Watch a nice video. Watch this video. Watch something funny, okay? Anything like that, okay? Just avoid burnout. You gotta have set rules for yourself, okay? I gotta sleep at this time. I gotta be able to golf if I wanted to golf. I gotta be able to meditate, work out, do anything that you want to do, and have it set. Not just like, oh, I gotta do this and I gotta do that and I didn't finish. No, you gotta learn to turn it off. You gotta learn to turn it off. Turn off your phone, turn off your computer. You got to learn to turn it off when it's about time to turn it off, okay? And then when you wake up in the morning, you can't be like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. And you don't even check your appointments, and because you're so burnt out, you don't care about your appointments. You have the next thing in your mind, and you're trying to do that next thing, and then you forget your appointments, okay? You forget a deadline, whatever. This is burnt out. You don't want to be burnt out. You actually want to have somebody reminding you, okay, I did this, attorney, so you do your part. This is what you should do today. Okay? Okay? Reminders are really great. Next. Number 2. This gets like, if you don't have a main funnel, as I said, even the law practice is sales. Okay? That's what I do. I sell you. I sell you, I sell your practice, I sell your services, I sell you. That's what I do. I don't market you, but I sell you, okay? And I sell your offer. So if you have no idea what you're doing, okay, if you have no idea of how much you're worth or how much a service is worth, then you gotta close down your doors for a minute and think it all over. Think it out. Sit down and make a power offer. Make a funnel. Make a sales funnel. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what I can give you, my dear client. This is what I can offer you, my dear client. And it is at this price. My hourly rate is this. If you don't know that, if you can't figure out how much you're worth, how much your offer is worth, how much your funnel is worth, stop. Don't continue. Stop first. And do that first before you do anything. And last, but not the least, of course, last being the most important, which I've been going through all these 11, it really is number one. Do not do everything yourself. Okay? Do not do everything yourself. And you say, oh my gosh, I didn't sign up for this. When I graduated from law school, they didn't tell me that I had to sell, I had to intake, I had to. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I didn't think that I had to schedule my own calls. No, you don't. You don't have to schedule your own calls. You don't have to respond to 400 messages a day. You do not have to answer your own calls. You do not. Not. And you should not. Okay? You should not do everything yourself. You should not do the sales calls. You should not answer your phone. Really. It irritates me to the biggest extent when a lawyer tries to do everything himself. Why? Because I know that it's not going to go anywhere good. You want to progress, you want to scale, you want to be profitable, you want to make good money, you want to pay all your debts, etc. Don't do everything yourself. And don't wait. I'm going to wait until I make this much and then I'm going to hire a legal assistant, or I'm going to hire a receptionist. Okay, don't be crazy. Okay, let's go back to number 11. Don't be scarce. Do everything yourself, and I'm telling you, you will not have time to create this good practice that you always dreamed of when you were in school, or that you keep talking about. Oh, I get paid the big bucks. Yeah, you get paid the big bucks and you're also burnt out. You want to get paid the big bucks? You get paid the big bucks for what you do best, and that is your work as a lawyer, nothing else. Okay? If you had wanted to sell yourself, if you wanted to be a salesperson, then you should have gone into sales. Okay? Though this is a business, learn to be an entrepreneur, not a staff member in your business. Okay? That's why you have people who you can hire who do great work, exceptional work, doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Okay? Now we can relax because I've done my work. I've told you what the 11 things are that you shouldn't be doing. Start thinking about it. Okay? Start thinking about these things and see where you should come from. Now, I will not say this if I have not seen it to be tried and tested. This is true. I have seen lawyers go from, okay to like being the best lawyers, being the best practice they can be. They become so well known in their arena because they practiced the no list. They didn't do these things, okay? They did the exact opposite. They hired a staff. They have an intake process. They have an offer. They don't burn out. They have the confidence. They're not scarce. They know money begets money, okay? They keep their word. They don't wait for their marketing to happen. They happen to the marketing, okay? They create a client-centric practice wherein their clients refer them day in and day out to other people. They're word of mouth, okay? And they talk about them as being the best lawyers. You want to be the best lawyer you can be. You want to be the best practice, And I'm going to calm down now. Anyway, for more information about how we can assist you, everythinglawfirm.com, and we're an open, book. You can call my office 941-999-8001. 941-999-8001, and we can absolutely help you. I am so confident that I have been given 3 months so that I can, show off to my clients how exceptional my, law firm practice consulting is. Okay, we are really great at what we do, and if you go on a call with me, I am happy to assist you. Even if you don't hire us, we're happy to show you what we can do. We're happy to show you how you can scale your practice, how you can be the best small law firm. Okay, I love you all. Thanks, and be the best lawyer. Don't keep that meh practice, okay? Be a badass practice. Be a badass, well-known practice of a law firm, okay? Because that's the only way to go, being the best of what you are. Have a great day. Bye.